Hello viewers, Fan Handyman 1989 here once again. I am doing another video here, and this is the rotor to my that goes to my latest Wizard box, to my old Wizard box, man. And this is the cleanup version of it now. Basically, what I have been doing is that I just took some of these old toothbrushes here and took an old rag and kind of just very gently wiped off the stator, removed the dirt and grime, but the best I could. Here are the conductors. So yeah, this is the shape that the rotor is in, and you can see some shades of the red in there, of the field of the copper winding. Now, from what I have seen of these motors on other videos, this here, the darkening of the windings, that could be just years of use of this thing, and the insulation varnish, the coating, will start to deteriorate and wear down over time from getting hot and cold. The motor would appear that the thing is fried, that it's burnt to a crisp, but when I pulled the fan out of the box and when I plugged it in, the fan started up. I mean, it wasn't humming. There were no sparks, no activity of a failing motor. I didn't do the test of where, I would run it for a while, and to check to see what the temperature of the motor would be. Also, not to mention, I do not have a kilowatt on me at the time, so I really wouldn't have any way of indicating, the power reading or the wattage of it. But I did just get some insulation varnish, and shout out to Colin too, by the way, buddy, if you're watching this video. It just came in today. The windings appear to be good and stick together. I mean, I don't see, any open windings. The windings don't appear to be loose anywhere. There's the Kapton. Looks like it's still on there pretty good, which is a good sign. I'll put it up to the light to where you can all see it. I'll let y'all have a look at that for a minute. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put my Wizard back together, and then I'm going to start it up, and then I'll run it on both speeds, and then I will let you guys determine whether this motor is reusable. Like I said, I don't have a kilowatt on me right now, so I can't do anything to do any power readings or anything like that. I'm going to have to work on this for a minute, because I'm going to have to get, unfortunately, the switch and the power cord will have to be removed. I'm not too trustworthy of those, so let me go ahead and get to work here, and then I will give you all a demonstration. Okay, everybody, I have the motor very carefully put back together here, and that you can tell that looks a lot better compared to what it did before. I think that cleaned up nicely. I was able to get the power switch off, and there it is right there. And there was the bolt that it mounted it onto. And I have the conductors twisted up here. Unfortunately, the original tubing was hard and brittle, and it basically just broke right off. So I basically just twisted this conductor, and I have twist ties holding it all together here, to where when I put it in the fan, it's not gonna It's not going to come all apart. And this is the switch the new switch that I'll be putting on it. It's just a two-way toggle switch. Well, let's go ahead and get the motor and all thrown back on the fan, and we'll give it a test run. One more thing I forgot to mention, and let me go ahead and point this out first before I get everything reinstalled and put back together. I did, if this damn thing will focus, come on, focus, you freaking idiot. Okay, do you see the wiring there? I did cut the connectors off, and since this thing is not wanting to focus, I'll just go ahead and I'll let you know about it. The wiring on it does look slightly a little tarnished, a little corroded, but I'm gonna see if I can be trustworthy at this too. I'm not exactly sure what this would mean in a situation like this, but if need be, then I'll replace the conductors. Maybe some of you could tell me about that. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get this put back together here. Okay, everybody, now we have everything installed. We got everything wired in here. I have the switch wired in properly. I just installed the new cord. Alright, so now we're gonna plug this in and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so the fan is plugged in now, and here we go. Okay, there's the high speed. There's speed 2, which is the low speed. Resistance on the shaft really isn't all that great, but I did just recently oil it, so let's throw the blade on here and let's see what happens. Okay, here it is, everybody. I have it all put back together here. I've got the blades and the front and the back guards reinstalled. Now, I guess the only thing left for me to do is turn it on, and I've got my jacket on because it's a little cool in here. And I have my heater turned off to where we can have a good listen at it. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, well, forgot to plug the fan in. Okay. Now we can get down to business. Okay, so that's the high speed. Seems like it's good and powerful. Didn't have any issues starting up. Kick it down to low. Maybe that's the usual low speed. Okay, then we'll power it back to high. Let's go ahead and turn it off. be honest with you, I really don't see any issues with it. I mean, it starts up, it comes right up to speed. There's no hums, no loud windings, or anything like that. Low speed does tend to be a bit slower. Spin down is good. Alright. Now I'm going to capture a startup sound on it, and we'll have a better listen to it as it starts up. Okay, here we go. Let's start up on the low speed first. It takes a minute to warm up, but I don't think it's anything unusual. Alright, stop it and we'll start from the high speed. Okay, now we'll do it from the high speed. Here we go. Take a good listen. Motor doesn't seem like it's not getting warm right away. Well, okay, everybody. There you go. You're all finally seeing the fan in action for the first time. I've done disassemble and examination on it. I cleaned the motor out best I could, and I replaced both the electricals. I put a new switch and a new cord on it. I really don't see much of any issues with it, but maybe some of you could, give me some advice. But maybe if I just give it a good coat of varnishing, maybe I shouldn't have any problems with this. Well, there you go, everybody. Lamont. I hope that you've enjoyed and give me some advice and let me know what you think, and others out there. More videos to come, and you'll be seeing this fan again in the spring when it's time to give it a good restoration. Out and bye.